Yo lads and ladies, welcome to this Ancient Spires full commentary / analysis video of a recent game I played. It was a Mongols versus Abassid matchup on Ancient Spires. So the kings, basically the kings of hybrid maps on this patch. I opened up with a spear build here, so fairly standard, 4 on wood, 1 on sheep, 1 on uvu. I will be uploading a build like this sometime this week as well, so look out for that. The ratings for this were around rank 300. Alperin is around 300. I was around there as well at that point. Let's have a look at what the maps look like here for us. So I'm here in the northwest and he's on the southeast here on the side. It looks like the lakes were slightly more favorable for me, but I managed to open with more of an aggressive build here, so managed to deny quite a bit of resources. So there were 2 lakes with deep sea fish, so one that he took instantly here pretty much, and another one that I never found in game, I think. And there was another one here as well. So deep sea fish lakes are kind of important in this map if you can grab them, since they will give you infinite food sources, which are really quick for you as well. Fastest food source in the game for you. So simple opening here, fairly simple scouting, so I'm just scouting around looking for sheep at this point and getting my racks ready. He finds my racks himself quite early as well, literally when I finished building it, and I start building an outpost immediately, which is a great response from him defending this. But later on we will find out that this positioning of his outpost was very detrimental to him, allowed me to harass this dock quite easily. But it could have been to do with the way the hill was positioned here as well. I noticed that my units can move past this cliff, this kind of rocky area here, so probably can't build it either. There's this pile of rocks here as well. So I'm guessing this can fit an outpost there either, but we don't really have a way to check right now. So I'm just scouting around here, having a look what I can hit with my scout here. Let's have a look at what I've seen here so far. So I found most of his golds here, thinking that these are going to be his main golds later on. Thinking that might hit it as well. But the other side of his map is fairly closed off, so this wood is super safe for him. The berries are super exposed, but usually you would expect people to just go for dock here. And yeah, I'm starting to pump more spears out here, starting to send them out. I think a wolf just hit me here, so nothing too special. Idled quite a bit here, so yeah. Starting to add a gold mine here quite late as well. I saved up too much wood here, so my efficiency for this build, for this specific game, was not great, so I couldn't find it. Start seeing the water here immediately, start sending spears there, I think. Yep, return there. We start harassing this, and now we'll see why this outpost position was just horrible for him. Didn't help defending this. I helped for a bit, but I could have used this even more. I do notice the dock from him, and I noticed that I had a lot of wood, like I said previously. So I ended up sending a villager over to start getting my own dock on a lake that doesn't have deep sea fish, sadly, since I haven't yet scouted this lake. I don't think I didn't even scout this lake whatsoever in this whole game, so it was a bit of a mistake by me. I should have looked for more lakes, scouted more. And now, yeah, we see here outpost is out of the range to defend the actual dock itself here, so we can just sit on the out range here and just try kill it, get the bounty for it, the raid bonus. He gets away with no HP here, almost kill that villager as well, and then we just go back to burning it down pretty much. So I'm still, I think I'm adding more spears here, should be adding more spears. I have the resources for it. Some more coming. I'm just trying to punish this as much as possible. He already has 5 fishing ships in here as well, so you want to do that as much as possible there. Here comes my dock instantly as well. I'm gonna get a few fishing ships in here, get myself a decent food source, and try to take down this dock, get ourselves the bounty, kill the dock off, and prevent him from fishing here, idle all those fishing ships. We got the gold up, so we're going up with deer stones, of course. We went for infantry route here. And he is not going up. Okay, he's going up with the economic wing here. Going for the extra resource gains from this. We take this down, burn down the dock completely, and idle this. Looks like he's coming with a few more villagers to get another dock off. Yeah. So I am sitting around here looking. He's gonna do something here, respond with it. Not too sure why I tried to take the outpost then afterwards. I guess I thought I had time, but in hindsight I'd just be waiting for my Feudal Age here to get the hardened upgrade for the spears here. Push it even more with more units here, and then we could have taken this down easily. But now, easily losing the Khan and losing some spears here, so we're losing some scouting pressure as well. Should have used the Khan to find the additional lakes that we talked about earlier. So big mistakes there, really. We get up early here then because he invested into a dock and we didn't. A big mistake by me here was not checking for the dock locations and not denying them, so he just got one up in the fog of war here pretty much. We are saturating this slowly here. Should be adding more fishing ships there. Archery range from me because I know I'm gonna get a counter from him, so archers from him most likely when he's up. And he's almost there as well, 95% there. And we're just sitting around here waiting for some extra units here. Could have waited for this a bit earlier and also should have scouted this. So now he has replaced the stock, his big food source is back, and it's a big problem for us. Archery range, double archery range from him as well. Start spamming there. We add the archery range here, start spamming double archers as much as possible. Add a few more wood, and I think I do add more archery ranges here to just get spam going. We get a villager here, so that's a nice pick off as well, but in reality I could have just scouted this earlier and just denied the dock altogether. Kept these idling. That would have been even bigger than the actual villager kill here. I'm still spamming spears here, thinking I can take this down, but he's Feudal Age at this point, and archers are gonna be arriving soon. He mixes in a Dao, and this just completely stops my aggression on top of the stock pretty much. This will just kill off all the units that will come my way, and I fully back off here. Time to find a different unit to target to hit. He finds another space here, so finds another one over here to dock, so he's just in double dock, double up on that food income. This is where this, like, the lost Khan could have came in nicely. Instead of using it for aggressive purposes, I could have just used it for a counter, pretty much just scouting around and countering his docks myself. So archers are coming up, he's massing them slowly here. We're adding a piece. I'm not too sure. I thought I did add the second range here, but we go for that blacksmith here. Looking to use that spear mass to start adding on some rams here to push him. So this Khan is not really being useful right now. In hindsight, this Khan should have just been scouting the rest of the map, because I definitely am missing a lot of the northern side of the map here. A lot of the northern side is not scouted for me whatsoever. So he starts harassing me with a scout here, and we just get down a big outpost to protect this. So I get siege engineering quickly here, and there's the second archery range. In hindsight, of course, I could have just added even more here. We have 400 wood at this point. This is almost fully saturated, so there's only how many shellfish left in here? So like pretty much 2.5k of food in this lake. So maybe one more fishing ship could have done this, and then the rest of the wood needs to go in units. But I definitely should have scouted for another lake, looked for one. very juicy one here with deep water fish here for me, and which I never took apparently. So he's moving out slowly with his archers here. I don't think he has seen this yet. Maybe he has seen this, but we still have the buggy minimap in spectator mode here, so we can't really see what's happened, what he has seen here so far, properly at least. But he's grouping up here, so this tells me that he might have found this dock here, scouted it earlier with the scout. He's getting, he just got, I'm guessing he just got, yeah, he already got siege engineering, so he's planning to get some rams up here, push this dock down. I'll move forward here, some units. We are getting some range timer since I've seen a bunch of archers from him already. And keeping the archer production up constantly here. Range timer and then ranged attack, steal the arrow, of course. So he definitely sees this. He's in position to see this and gets the ram up to kill this off now. I'm gonna kill an important food source for me, so we still have some sheep left over. But I think I do start adding some pastures here to supplement my food income. Transition from water-based food income here fully. And he's took this. This is a problem with my scouting. Pretty much never checked none of the northern area here whatsoever. After it's literally on the edge here as well, so could have checked some of the northern area here to just see if he is taking any of this. So yeah, he pushes this. So my maneuvering here is pretty much since I saw him earlier here getting over here, I decided to get a ram ranch going and start pushing him hard. It's quite easy to kill with Abassid with a landmark victory since they only have 2 buildings. But yeah, we are in a better position here because he's literally miles away from our TC as well, and we can always move if we need to. So he makes the decision to push me instead, but I think for him in hindsight this was a mistake that lost him the game pretty much. He should have defended instead. I was in his base with 3 rams already. He's going up to Castle Age. He just needs to defend. If he defends properly, he pretty much just wins the water fight. Gets up some towers here to get some more defense going, it looks like. I am resupplying. Mistake here, I could have just sent these forward as well. Help with the push. Get more outposts out to defend here. Since you can retarget, you can't retarget TCs, but you can retarget outposts so they can help defending this. He loses a lot of villages here, all of his army under this as well, so he's gonna lose that TC. I just need to snipe this ram at this point and we're good. What's his wood looking like? Nothing whatsoever, no income. He spent it mostly on that single ram and all the additional fishing ships, so yeah, biggest problem for him is pretty much that he is missing. He's used his resources of wood to get more food up. Veteran Archer comes out, but he doesn't have any here, so it's an easy defense for us. Yes, so basically biggest mistake from him is pretty much him just allowing me to push this instead of going back, because he would have had the tech advantage and the food advantage after if he defended this properly. So this archer must should just, if it came home, he would have been fine pretty much, and I would have been in the back seat here. He loses a bunch of villages here, and we have the wood. I am failing on my macro here. We could have even just bought up at this point, but yeah, definitely my macro could have been better here, just produce more, but instead I just end up adding 5 rams here to just finish off the House of Wisdom and we're good. He's struggling to push us here because he has no wood income whatsoever, nothing going in for him, only the food pretty much, and that's idling as well for him. So the push just kills him off here. Can't respawn, so I send him straight to his base, and yeah. The biggest decision for the opponent here is pretty much sending the main force home, because he's going to be ahead in tech anyway, in defending. Because he could have cleared this with the main force 100%. These are veteran archers as well, but I think we have enough of a mass here to protect this. Is he missing armor here? Looks like he has it. One ranged armor here. He has the ranged armor, so we both have the attacks and ranged armor, but it looks like he was focusing two different units here, so that didn't help him. This allows him to protect this. He goes for dive here, finding my woodline, which exposes me a lot, but he realizes that he's made a big mistake here and just resigns. Alright guys, that was it. I'll have a similar build video for this, basically spear build opening for this within this week, so have a look out for that. But anyways, thanks for watching guys. Subscribe if you enjoyed it and you want to see more. Like the video if you enjoyed it as well. And see you on Twitch I guess if you want to see live gameplay from me as well, from Thursdays to Saturdays. So have a good one guys. See you next time. Peace. Bye.